detect my face. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Then it adjusts as I adjust. Um, all right. I mean, it's kind of a cool camera. We'll see how it goes with this thing. So I got the new DJI Osmo. It's the Creator Bundle. Going to be using this for a lot more YouTube videos to make it just easy. I have my phones that I can use. The issue I run into with the phones is use them for other things, and the quality, like you want to be able to see what's in frame, who's in frame, and the quality of the camera is lacking. So I figured I'd buy this thing and check it out. Great for walking. See how this kind of has like face tracking. That's pretty neat here on this thing. But the goal is to be able to output more content for 2025. And so some of my goals here, just for this, is, and for the channel and what I'm doing, is my goal is to hit $1 million this year. Last year was close, but this year, and if everyone asks, I'll start sharing numbers eventually. But last year was close, and this year the goal is to hit $1 million. And my end goal for this year is to be able to hit $100,000 months with my products and services and marketing. So my own products and services. I had a product last year do almost $500,000, which is really incredible. And it was a $99 product. So I'm going to be sharing more tips and tricks on how to do that, because I made all that money last year working with clients. So it wasn't necessarily selling my own products. It was through doing affiliate deals and then doing consulting and having rev share with my clients that had led to that. So I was helping them make money on their products and services and channels and social media and all that kind of fun stuff. And so this year is going to be the year of me taking what I applied there, building it into my business, sharing that with you, sharing the tips, tricks, and insights and things that work from businesses that generate millions of dollars a year, so that you can start applying those. And so I'm using myself as a case study for that. And then, of course, I would love for you to implement the things that I teach in your business, because it can be very, very helpful. I learned all sorts of fun things, like, one quick thing that you think of is it's a dope moment that you think of after the fact. But one tip is never price your upsell or your bump offers or downsells the same price as your core product. I ran into that issue where we priced, it was a low ticket product. And by the way, all this is going to be low ticket. It's not going to be high ticket stuff. Maybe I might talk about some high ticket stuff, but we're going to try to build out all this with low ticket. Like that $500,000 product I mentioned, that was the max price we sold it at was $99. So you can do big numbers with low ticket if you do it right and you have a good audience and you're solving the right problem, which is really cool. And one of the reasons why I love low ticket solutions, because it's like it solves your problem like that. But the weird thing that I learned was that you can't, if you price your upsell or cross sell or bump offer in the same order funnel as the same as the main product, people will email you saying, hey, it looks like I was charged twice for the same product. Because sometimes it doesn't show up as different products on the receipts. So that's just a little tip there. Don't price your upsell as the same price, just because it'll confuse your customers, and you got to have more customer service requests, and potentially you have to do refunds or not, and it's just no good. So make sure there's a price differential in what your pricing is. And speaking of pricing, this year is going to be focused huge on pricing. So, one of the things that I'm going to be studying and sharing and letting you know about is different conversion rates between prices, and as well as, like, for example, if you can price a product at $35 and sell it, but if you price it at $39, there's a psychological thing with the 9. You not only get $4 more per sale, but if it doesn't impact conversion rate, right, you've just added profit to your business. And so one of the things to think about, and I'm going to be thinking about and researching and looking into, is how pricing affects the conversion rate and how to get basically the best pricing. And this is like, because it's tough to get enough data to actually get the best, but relatively the best pricing for the best conversion rate for the product that you're offering. And so we'll have different tiers. Like, there's different tier structures on low ticket products. These are like anywhere between like $7 to $50. I think. And so, what are the best prices in that range? $7 to $50 there. And what are the break points? Is it $19? Is it $9? Is it $39? Is it $49? What are the different conversion rates there? For those type of products, or how to ascend people on sales and all that kind of fun stuff. And then there's pricing between like $50 and $100, $100 and $200, $200 and $500. Those are kind of the ranges that we're going to stay in for these products and services, which is going to be really exciting there. But I'll be breaking down what I find and sharing those details with you so you can implement them in your business. But like I was saying, is if you can get the same amount of conversions at $39 as $35, you should price at $39, right? Because your audience is saying, hey, we don't care spending the extra $4 for the product. It's valuable enough at $39 that we still buy at the same rate. And that's really what you're looking for when it comes to pricing. And I'm going to be talking about this stuff. I'm just kind of brain dumping here as I'm making my first Osmo video. I'm talking about tools and resources and things that I use to create content. I'm going to be sharing templates and structures and strategies there. I'm going to be giving you I'm going to be outlining a full, how you can set this up for yourself or how you can set this up for clients. Because, like I said, my goal is to make $1 million this year, and by the end of it, doing at least $100,000 months. It means November and December, those are the big months that I got to hit those timelines. Hopefully it'll be a lot sooner, but things take time. And so, but the thing that I want you to take away from this is there's people out there that have been building their business all by themselves, right? And need help. And I'm going to be one of those people here soon where I need help. And there's people that are much bigger than I am because I'm small fish when it comes to audience and platform and all that. But there's people doing millions of dollars in sales that have no email lists. They don't have newsletters. They don't have funnels. They don't have upsells. They don't have cross sells. Right? They have nothing, and they're doing that amount of money, and they're overwhelmed with things in their business, and they're trying to grow their business, but they don't have the time to do what they do best, right? Which is basically make sales and then also grow the business on the back end. Huge opportunity there, because if you can come in and add value to those people, not only do you make their life easier, right? That's what, especially when people are making money, they want to buy back their time. So they want to make their life easier over time, right? And so they'll pay someone that they can trust, that they know gets the work done, that they know is thinking with the best interest of their business. They will pay you to come in and help them, and they'll be happy to do that. So that's an amazing opportunity, and there's so many more people. That's how I got started. That's how I have made a bunch of my money this past year, by helping creators, helping busy, stressed out, overworked entrepreneurs get some of their time back. And also, this entrepreneurship journey can be very lonely for people. And so being a person that they can call and be like, hey, I have a question. I need to ping this off someone I can trust. I just need to have a sounding board sometimes. And the key is just pricing it the right way so that you can deliver results, you're getting paid, you're happy, they're making money. And I always like to think about, if I can make them more money than they're paying me, if I can give them more ideas, if I can save them more time than the cost of what I'm doing is, it's a win. And it's very easy to do that, by the way, with the right type of structures and the right type of clients. So I'm going to talk about, how to pick your ideal client and things to look for, things not to look for, because that was one of the things I really struggled with in the early days of, starting my marketing businesses. I really struggled with finding the right clients, because the wrong clients can just, it's like, the saying, don't cast pearls before swine. It's like that. It's like, you might have amazing ideas, you might have strategies, tactics, stuff that works, but if it doesn't work for them and their business, or if it's not what they need, and there's a mismatch there, they won't be happy and you won't be happy, and no one's going to make the money that they need to make to make that relationship last. So I'll be talking about that. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of the things I've learned over my nearly a decade of doing this business, some of my ups, some of my downs, some of my failures. I'm going to be creating some courses so you can follow along. They're all going to be fantastic low ticket courses, creating content and videos all in the new year. Again, this is something that I have to do, right? It is something I'm challenging myself, because I've made videos, I've made content, I've done that, but I need to make it much more of a part of my business, part of my daily life, if I am going to get the results that I want to get. And that's one of the things that I learned. And I'll leave you with this, right? If you're here at the beginning of 2025, one of the things I learned from people that make money, They just do. They do, right? They do things, right? They do things that move them forward, that move them in the direction that they want to go. They don't wait. They don't overthink it. They just implement. They put things out there. And I swear, like, some of the people that are out there making millions of dollars, they're doing it because they've just put themselves out there, right? And that's the biggest thing. If you do the work and you put yourself in front of an audience that needs help, that has problems, and you offer them solutions, you'll make money. It's when you don't. It's when you don't put yourself out there where you won't make any money, where you won't get results. And so putting yourself out there, putting your business out there is the most important thing. And then making it perfect, you're never going to make it perfect, but making it better is secondary to just getting it out there, saying what you have to say, creating, and then now you've generated attention. Now you've generated attraction. Now you're building something that's out there in the world that other people can find. That is the most important thing. And that's something that I want you to focus on in 2025 is just start putting the things out there, because you can have the best product, you can have the best service in the world, but if no one knows about it, they're not going to do anything with it. They're not going to buy from you. They're not going to implement, and you're not going to get results, and you're going to stay stuck where you're at with all this information. Why am I talking about this? Because I've been that person. I've been in that situation, and I don't want to be that anymore. So anyways, I'm going to close out this video. If you like this content, if you want to follow along, if you want to follow me along on my $1 million year and see how I build up to $100,000 months, how I help my client. I have some big goals for my clients, how I help them, things that work in their business, things that works in multi-million-dollar businesses, and I'm going to give you tips, tricks, tactics, and strategies that you can deploy in your business, or you can build a business on the back of doing similar things that I am. Hit the subscribe, comment below, let me know what you want to see, and yeah, I'll see you throughout 2025. It's gonna be a really fun and prosperous year. No matter what happens, that is the theme for the year. It's gonna be fun and prosperous. It's gonna be really exciting. And by the way, I'm gonna be wearing more suits. You know, that's gonna be a thing that I want to do, just because they kind of fun. I found some nice suits that fit nice. And one last thing, I'll just say it. I got this watch, and it is a Patek Philippe. It is not a real watch. It is a I mean, it is real, but I want to wear it because it's nice, it's cool. But I might be buying some nice watches when I earn them. It's kind of like a vision board type thing to see what it feels like to have something that's like $100,000+ watch on my wrist. That's a wild feeling, something to think about, something to aspire towards. Yeah, and I don't know if I'll ever buy a $100,000 watch, because I might just want to, find a real watch and then invest the rest of the money. So that might be something I talk about in the course of this year, right? You don't need to look flashy or break the bank, but you want to look good with style. As I'm coming here with a mullet, we'll see how long this thing lasts. But we're having fun. We're having fun this year. It doesn't matter what other people think or what their opinions are. What matters is the work and the value that you provide. That's the most important thing. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.